Life moments. This family will undergo 2 high-risk surgeries in one day.
How you doing?
Then, and can they leap their way into history? Real turning points, real women's lives. Today on Life Moments. Hi everyone, welcome to Life Moments. I'm Asha Blake. Stacy Jacobs is the oldest daughter in a close-knit family. So when her father's life was threatened by kidney failure, well, Stacy made the difficult decision that promised to bring this family even closer.
You know how much I love you. Yeah, I don't tell you that all the time. What you're doing for me is truly amazing. I love you.
For the past 4 or 5 years, my dad has been very sick. He had a heart attack, he had another heart attack. He had to have open heart surgery. Then his kidneys started failing. And when his kidneys started failing, they said, you know, you have to get a kidney transplant. And in order for him to get a kidney transplant, he had to lose a lot of weight. My dad was a really big guy. He was trying the normal way, just trying to lose weight by walking, doing all that, but it just wasn't working. So they did a gastric bypass last year. That was really difficult because they gave him they have this stress level that they give patients, and he was very close to being at the high end where it's very dangerous for you to go under the knife. I remember distinctly the night before, they told us how serious it was that he was going to go into surgery. What could happen? He could die. We didn't know if he was going to be alive the next day, so it was awful. It was an awful, awful night. He made it through the surgery. He really wanted to live, and he's lost a lot of weight, and so now he's ready for a kidney transplant.
Now, Stacy's family is facing another obstacle: how to ensure that her father, Craig, will get his life-saving kidney transplant.
The transplant list, the average wait is 1 to 4 years. Right now, there's about 80,000 people on the transplant list, and there's only 3,000 potential donors a year. Generally, a sibling is the best match, and my brother, Mark, he jumped at the chance to do the transplant. He'd give me his heart if he could. He got tested, and he wasn't a match.
While he waits for a transplant, Craig must undergo frequent dialysis treatments.
Dialysis is 3 times a week, 5 hours a day, and it's a miserable experience. They stick you with needles, it hurts, you sit in a chair for 5 hours, and it's just the most boring experience you can possibly imagine.
My dad's a cool guy. He's really generous. He's always been like the type of person I can go to, okay, Dad, what do you think of this? And he's always there for me. And to imagine him going through this for 3 or 4 more years, it breaks my heart. He really wants to live, and he should be given that chance.
One day, I was talking to Stacy on the phone and just giving her, a little piece of my mind about dialysis and all that. And she called me back a week later, and she goes, "Dad, I want to try to give you one of my kidneys." I really cried when she did that.
And my mom made me, and I'm giving him back, like, here's your payback, This is your birthday present, your anniversary present for a really long time.
I have mixed feelings, even though I know, and they tell me, and I've read that a person lives just fine on one kidney, there's still a chance something can go wrong in her life, and she has one kidney. Well, if that ever happened, they could just rip me open and take it back and give it back to her, because that's exactly what I would do.